pavement pounder.
It needs to be holding.
Well, Carter's been hard at work on his FJ during the little bit of layoff that he had.
Oh yeah.
Got the LS swap done. Opened a can of worms with all the suspension stuff that he ended up tackling, moving everything around. That's the thing about Carter, you just can't leave well enough alone, you know? So, give you
does everything half decent.
Does jack of all, master of none right here. So we'll give you a little walk around here and run through some of the unnecessaries. And then, yeah, go get some tacos.
Interior light. This thing
Oh, that's like
kind of go anywhere, you know?
yeah, that's like the olden days when they used to give you a fucking light in the
And the reel and the hood.
yeah.
That's what the idea's from. Always liked that. And so this can go back here or wherever. You need some fucking light. You got these lights.
That could be your
This
little...
one's kind of blocked. I put that there before this was in the thought process. So this little switch here.
That can be your cargo light.
We've got line locks. So we can set the line lock as a momentary, or we can have a hard lock. Forward's just a momentary, and then you just release it. Or you can put a hard lock where you lift up the switch and put it back, and that will keep it locked.
And that's on both front and rear?
Yep. I don't know. However slick you want to be.
Does this transfer case do the front dig, rear dig?
Yeah, that's it. You can do front digs with it. The shift rails have been modified. You like grind them out basically. So the detent like doesn't lock into a certain spot. I don't remember exactly how I did it.
What do they call that though? A disconnect, rear disconnect, or front disconnect, or something? Is that what they call that?
Yeah, but I think when they refer to it as a disconnect, there's actually a piece that disconnects the drive shaft.
Oh.
Like it bolts onto the tail housing, and it will like physically disconnect it, decouple it.
Right. All right, so relocated the shocks, even though they were already relocated at some point. You moved the rear axle back, or you just Did you move the front?
Is moved back.
Move the front mounts?
Yep. They used to be like down here, like hanging low.
So you moved them up and back.
Yep.
Left some Gatorade under here.
Now we bolted it right through the frame. We hole sawed out the inside of the frame so we get the nut on there.
Yeah. And then got the shackles mounted on the back. And he said he's got some boomerang looking shackles that should let it droop a little bit more. And then got a big old beefy traction bar. Let's see if I can get a better angle. Oh! Big old beefy traction bar. And made a new belly pan. And what'd you do? Lower it down, or you lowered it down to fix some of that drive shaft angle?
It used to be completely flat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you dropped it
So
down.
everything was shoved way up.
So you dropped it down, what, 4 inches or so?
Yeah, not more. And we changed the way it was mounted too.
Oh yeah, I saw you build that.
So
Can't even see.
it's hard, it's really hard to see, but it's got one bar across here and it's got bushings in either end of this piece of all thread. And so it's also got like a torque bar kind of set up because the adapter coming off of the MP435 is notoriously weak. I guess, where it adapts to like your transfer case, or in this case the planetary underdrive. And those will shatter. And there's like cast iron, so this support plate goes between the transfer case and the transmission, and it's like quarter wall, and hopefully it makes a difference.
So it's just an external support that holds those two together, or
exactly.
still, or with each
so if
other.
it does crack, I'll probably still be able to get the thing home at least. But hopefully it just keeps it from cracking. That would be a neat trick.
Move the front forward. Right.
Well, what we did was it had shackles back here before. So decided to kind of go backwards in time here and put the shackles up front, but these are sliding shackles, obviously, with not a whole lot of up travel. It probably won't have a whole lot of down travel either, but it doesn't really matter. Who cares? But it handles a lot better.
And then you clean the front end up, big time.
Yeah, I wanted more of a traditional look back on it.
Yeah. And then spruced up the old 350. Got a new.
Got a polish.
Yeah, let's open the hood. So, I'm trying to think of something funny to say.
I don't know. It's not always there.
That's true. 5.3 Gen 3 Chevy from our boys down at Pacific Fabrication, and that was pretty easy to mate up to the transmission.
Yeah.
And you got your throttle cable tools ready to go, just in case.
Just don't trust that system.
Goes like a banshee.
We've got, it's kind of DIY. I made that just floating around.
A little water temperature sensor.
Good enough.
Some fucking Schedule 40 fill neck on the, what's that, an O2 bung?
Yeah.
What's that for? You got a dipstick welded on there?
That was originally going to be the fill port.
Oh.
And I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to try to add power steering fluid through that. Like, it's out on the trails, you're going to pour all over the exhaust. So, I can put a bigger one on there.
You should weld a little piece of filler rod on the end of it, and you can have a little dipstick.
You know it, huh?
So we got this, what did I just say, from PacFab, Tilden Motorsport. Nice harness. Little plug and play.
Yeah, I was really happy with it.
Good engine.
That was so easy.
Yeah.
No headaches, no shit.
They come with like, what, 4 or 5 wires you gotta hook up?
I think it's like 3 wires to make it run.
3 wires to make it run?
The rest are like bonuses,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
There's a tack, ignition, B+.
Comes loaded with a bass tune.
Fuel pump. Oh, you got like you
Yeah, yeah, and it's got
or anything.
It's got fan outputs and
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. I was super happy with it.
Well, there she is. Got a big fire extinguisher here. What is this? Main off switch. Battery disconnect. A battery disconnect there.
Yep. Safety first. We got that custom winch.
Custom
Harbor Freight.
Custom narrowed winch.
Yeah.
How much you take out of it?
Yeah, I chopped it way down.
3 inches.
It was
or
probably out to here before. Yeah. Fit in there.
That's it right there, boys. Next time you see this bad girl, it'll be on the Rubicon, fully loaded down.